Welcome back to Next Bike World, where we dive deep into the machines that keep the adrenaline flowing and the dirt flying. Today, we're taking a close look at one of the most legendary motocross bikes ever built, a model that has stood the test of time and continues to dominate tracks around the globe. I'm talking about the 2025 Yamaha YZ250, a bike that proves two strokes are far from dead and that the old-school thrill of raw power, lightweight handling, and razor-sharp response is still alive and well. Now, if you've been around the motocross scene for a while, you already know the YZ250 has an almost cult-like following. It's a machine that riders of all generations love because of its simplicity, reliability, and its ability to deliver pure, unfiltered riding fun. The 2025 model keeps that spirit alive but refines it with updated components, better ergonomics, and tweaks that keep it competitive in a world dominated by four strokes. So let's break down what makes this bike special. At the heart of the YZ250 is, of course, its legendary 249cc liquid-cooled two-stroke engine. This power plant hasn't lost its edge. Riders praise it for its explosive mid-range hit, instant throttle response, and the way it practically begs to be revved. Unlike many four-strokes, where you have to carefully manage power delivery, the YZ250 gives you a thrilling surge of acceleration whenever you want it. For riders who crave that snappy, almost violent burst of energy when exiting corners or clearing jumps, this bike delivers in spades. One of the big advantages of two strokes, and why Yamaha keeps this bike in their lineup, is the weight. The 2025 YZ250 comes in at just around 227 pounds wet. That's incredibly light compared to most four-stroke 250s, and that makes a massive difference on the track. Whether you're scrubbing jumps, flicking the bike around tight berms, or throwing it into whoops, the YZ250 feels nimble and almost effortless to maneuver. For riders who like to ride aggressively, this bike rewards you with razor-sharp handling and quick reactions. Yamaha hasn't just kept the same old design as the 2025 YZ250 benefits from the updates the brand has been implementing over the last few years. The chassis is based on a lightweight aluminum frame that strikes a great balance between rigidity and flexibility. This frame is designed to provide precision in handling while also absorbing the harsh hits that come with motocross racing. Paired with Yamaha's industry-leading KIB suspension, you're getting one of the most dialed-in setups in the game. The front fork and rear shock offer excellent adjustability, allowing you to fine-tune the bike to your weight, riding style, and track conditions. Riders consistently praise the suspension for being plush yet supportive, letting you attack obstacles with confidence. The braking system is another area where Yamaha has made sure the YZ250 holds its own. With wave-style disc brakes front and rear, the stopping power is more than enough to rein in the lively two-stroke motor. The balance between strong bite and good modulation means you can brake late into corners without losing control, which is critical when you're pushing hard on a motocross track. Moving on to the ergonomics and design, the 2025 YZ250 carries forward Yamaha's modern motocross bodywork. Slim, narrow plastics make it easy for riders to move around the bike. Whether you're standing, shifting your weight forward in corners, or leaning back over jumps, the seat is flat and grippy, giving you the freedom to move quickly without feeling locked in. Yamaha has also put thought into durability. Other plastics and graphics are designed to withstand the punishment of motocross racing, so your bike looks sharp even after repeated rides. Visually, the 2025 model carries that iconic Yamaha blue livery that fans instantly recognize. The clean, aggressive lines, combined with the minimalistic yet functional design, make it one of the best-looking bikes in its class. It doesn't scream with unnecessary styling, it's purposeful, and that's exactly what most motocross riders want. Another area where the YZ250 stands out is its versatility. Sure, it's built as a motocross bike, but over the years riders have adapted it for enduro racing, trail riding, and even freestyle motocross. Thanks to its lightweight and raw power, it transitions well into multiple disciplines. The aftermarket support for the YZ250 is also massive. If you want to customize it, whether that means bolt-on performance upgrades, suspension revalves, or styling mods, the options are endless. Now let's talk about one of the biggest factors buyers consider: price. Yamaha has managed to keep the YZ250 relatively affordable compared to modern four-stroke machines. The 2025 model comes in at around $7,999, which makes it not only competitive but also appealing for riders who want serious performance without breaking the bank. Considering its legendary durability, ease of maintenance, and lower overall running costs compared to four-strokes, the value proposition here is extremely strong, and that's a point worth emphasizing. Maintenance. Two-strokes like the YZ250 are far simpler to work on. Top-end rebuilds are straightforward and much cheaper than the complex valve and camshaft work required on modern four-strokes. For privateer racers, weekend warriors, or anyone who likes doing their own wrenching, the YZ250 is a dream. It's a bike that keeps you riding rather than stuck in the garage with expensive repairs. Of course, we have to be honest, the YZ250 is not for everyone. Its aggressive power delivery can be intimidating for complete beginners, and it does require skill to fully harness its potential. But for riders who have some experience and want a machine that delivers excitement every single time you twist the throttle, there's nothing quite like it. So what are the unique selling points of the 2025 Yamaha YZ250? First, its lightweight two-stroke engine that provides unmatched power-to-weight excitement. Second, its tried-and-true aluminum frame paired with KIB suspension, which gives it world-class handling. Third, its affordability and ease of maintenance compared to four-strokes. And finally, its timeless design and massive aftermarket community that keeps this bike relevant year after year. In an age where manufacturers are pushing complex, high-tech four-stroke machines, the YZ250 remains a refreshing alternative. It's about simplicity, raw performance, and the pure joy of riding. That's why it has earned its reputation as a legend in the dirt bike world, and why even in 2025, it continues to stand tall among the competition. So, whether you're a racer looking for a competitive edge, a weekend rider wanting to relive the glory days of two-strokes, or someone who just wants a bike that feels alive every time you ride it, the Yamaha YZ250 deserves your attention. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Yamaha YZ250. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Next Bike World, and let us know in the comments if you'd choose this two-stroke legend over the modern four-strokes. Until next time, keep the throttle pinned and the passion for riding alive.